Hey, what's up? It's your boys Colio and Watson back here. Today we're going to be showing you one of our 3 workouts for our client, Peter. Every good workout starts off with a good warm-up. So to start off our workout, we're going to be foam rolling. We want to focus on the quads, the glutes, the calf, hamstring, and the groin. And we really want to focus on pushing hard so we can get out all of that lactic acid and be ready to go.
So our next warm-up exercise to warm up the legs before today's workout is the air squats. We're looking for knees relatively close to shoulder width apart, and you want to go down to about 90 degrees and back up. Now you want to do that about 20 times. Okay, so for the next part of the warm-up, we're doing a lunge with a twist, and we're going to use our body weight here to really keep warming up the legs with your front leg at a 90-degree angle right out in front of your toe, and then you want your back leg to be right under your hip, also at a 90-degree angle. Our last exercise here to warm up the arms is push-ups. What we're looking for here is elbows at 90-degree angle, lock out, and we really want to rep them out to keep the arms warm. So this exercise is the back squat, and what we're aiming for in the back squat is the same form as in the warm-up for the regular air squat, except a couple pointers on this is to keep your heels back and keep your back straight. That way you don't hurt your back because of the weight of the bar. Also make sure to keep low on the squat and keep good form. So for the next exercise, we're doing scap push-ups, and the emphasis here is really on strengthening the shoulders and the back. So you don't want to go all the way down, but instead you want to pinch your shoulder blades very close together on your back, almost as if you're pinching a coin. This helps to strengthen your shoulder blades.
Alrighty, for the next exercise here, we have the hip flex stretch. So the goal for this is to get a nice stretch in the hip and to also get a good stretch in your back. So the keys to success for this workout is to get in a nice lunge and make sure your knee does not touch the ground, and make sure you're getting a really nice stretch in the hip, and then reach all the way down and then reach back all the way so you can get a good stretch.
So for our next exercise, the Bulgarian split squat, we really want to emphasize that the knee is getting as close to the ground as possible while still maintaining a strong lunge position. And with the dumbbell, you want to hold it with 2 hands right under your chin. And we really want to make sure here that we're having solid form on our lunges. That way we are strengthening the right muscles and working the correct muscle group. So the next exercise is hip thrusters, and right here we want to emphasize the strengthening of our hip flexor muscle. And so what we want to do is we want to keep the non-working leg straight, and we want to keep the working leg at a 90-degree angle. And we want to use the strength from our hip flexor to push up, hold for 2 seconds, and come back down. So our next exercise is pull-ups, and as you see here, we want a strict pull-up, working on your upper body groups, especially the back, and therefore we do not want to see any kipping, and we want to see nice, slow, and controlled pull-ups.
Alrighty, for the start of our next circuit here, we want to start off with the trap bar deadlift. Similar to the air squat and the back squat, this is going to be working the legs. And most importantly, we want the power to be coming from our legs and our hips, not our back. Therefore, we want to keep a straight back and have all of our power generated from our hips and our legs. So that means straight back, looking up, and exploding from the legs, heels back.
Okay, so for our next exercise, we're going to the side plank, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold the side plank at a 90-degree angle with your elbow on the ground in front of you. And if you really want to challenge yourself, you can lift up your opposite arm above you toward the ceiling, or if you want an extra challenge, you could lift up your other leg that's not on the ground to challenge yourself balance-wise. So for our next exercise, the bike, we really want to finish off the legs here. Get a nice burn going so you feel it the next morning. What we're looking for here is about 70% for about 7 minutes, and that'll give you a nice burn in your legs. So for the push-ups here, we're really looking to finish off the arms, but in 5 sets of 10. And the goal here is to really give the arms a nice burn. Your goal is to try to do all 10 push-ups per set in a row unbroken.
After every good workout, you always want to have a good cool down to flush out all that lactic acid and make sure you can recover. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have a lacrosse ball rollout. What you're going to do is you're going to put the lacrosse ball under the part of the body that you were rolling out, and you're going to roll back and forth just pinpointing a certain part of your body for about 30 seconds each. So this is the weird one. For the hip flexor, you're going to want to go right on your hip, like right on the actual hip flexor, but then you're also going to want to go below and then above and roll back and forth. And you're going to do that 30 seconds each. And that's all we have for the workout. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.